Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll give it a couple of minutes before I start the arrests. There were so many to cover that I thought rather than me trying to do a static, I'd go through the same process that I do when I do a static, but doing it as a live, so I get it out probably a bit quicker. So that's why I've done this as a live, and hopefully it will stay up as a record, or I'll just cut the top and tail this bit that I'm talking now while people get in, and the end to be a normal arrest report. But I'll just wait a couple more seconds and then we'll get going on the arrests. And as the title says, and let me, if I can find my mouse, let's get to the title, and it's a recent arrests of good guy activism, PNWT, Newsdown Lisa, Northern Corruption Monitor 997, and Out Dope Dog. And one of them is still in jail. More than one of them has had more than a few hours in jail. So I know most of my viewers will probably appreciate this video. But let's get going with the, I think it's the last one that we heard about, and it's good guy activism. And we're probably best just to switch to his video, because he can tell us all about it. So, if this works correctly, I'll switch over to his video, get rid of that PK, and we'll start it playing, and let's hear what he says about what happened. Well,
my boy back. My boy back. Here we go. My boy back. What they tried to do to you?
Failure to disperse.
What they tried to do to you? What? Failure to what? Disperse where? Or something you pay for? That's crazy.
It's just sin. This is good guy activism with good guy activism news.
That's why we gotta change
These
this
dirty
shit.
tyrants
My boy
just arrested me, detained me, arrested me for failure to disperse. Supposedly I was with more than two people.
More than two people?
More than two people, and you can't smoke cigarettes in front of a public building.
so we think the citation is probably something like failure to disperse. He didn't show the citation. Hopefully he's going to update it later, but just let's listen to a bit more of what he said.
You can't stand in front of a public building, and you can't go into a public building and ask questions. You can't hold your phone on your chest in a public building. What else? And how much you want to bet? I bet 100 push-ups that these motherfuckers come out and don't say nothing to us or don't answer no questions. He goes, oh, you gotta show the court this day and this day. You have any questions? I said, yeah, but you're not gonna answer them. I said, are you gonna answer them? He said, no. I said, all right then. And then I'm staring at the other one. I'm giving that evil Chucky look, that smiling stare. He goes, can I help you with something? I go, yeah, but you're not gonna answer my questions. And he goes, oh, well, you've been...
Right, well that's enough of that. So he got taken inside the precinct, probably came out with a citation, hasn't shown his citation, but maybe we'll get to see that later. But I thought I'd start with him. He's probably the one with the most subscribers. Get him out the way, and then we'll switch into Pacific Northwest transparency. So, what we got on Pacific Northwest transparency is that he was, and I'll read it out, I was arrested Thursday for assault in the 4th degree after a confrontation at DSHS on an audit. So this is 8 days ago. I am home now, although Tumwater Police Department has seized, oops, sorry about that, has seized my personal cell phone and body-worn camera until a search warrant can be signed. I will start tracking everything down tomorrow, including my seized bicycle, until I get my property back and have someone go through it. Please don't contact me through email, text or phone call. It's a precaution, but better safe than sorry. So he's a bit worried about people, the security of his communications. But as you can see, both his phone and his push bike, well, I think it's an electric bike, went to jail. Another thing about Pacific Northwest is that, and let's get that email up. I'll zoom that in. He received an email. And so it's, I'm not going to read out his name, but he's doxed his name there. Doxed his date of birth. I mean, I might get a privacy strike for this one, but I'm not going to say it. And a phone number there. I'm not going to start there. Dude, you're facing charges of 4th degree assault, 2 separate charges, disorderly conduct and endangerment, and pedestrian interference, obstruction of pedestrian vehicular traffic. Cool, you're getting a little just desserts for your bologna around town. Nice. Well, is this Jeremiah? Because you're a loser who fancies himself as an auditor, but really you're just a scammer trying to provoke people so you can become belligerent, cause an incident and sue them or some shit. You're Slime Pal, a middle-aged man on a gay little electric bike who probably hasn't achieved a damn thing in life besides getting high on weed. Pathetic chump. You scare nobody but chicken shit hypocrite. You dish out First Amendment bullshit trying to flim-flam people but can't handle it when you get it back. So tell you what I'm going to do for you, Jeremiah. Every time you post one of your creepy auditor videos, brackets wherein you try and provoke people because you are one of life's irredeemable losers, I'm going to pass along your identifying information to that business organisation, individual, so as to level the playing field in the name of fairness. You want to make a weirdo nuisance of yourself? I'm going to enable your victims to do the same back to you every time. Now, in Washington State, the court records aren't great, but we know there is a case that he's facing, and there was also let me zoom that in, a blotter report of his arrest, and there you can see on the 20th of July 23 at 2:04 in the 6800 block of Capitol Boulevard South, police arrested, and I won't read out his name, on suspicion of 4th degree assault. So that's the second arrest we have for you. He bonded out and so is out and about. Right, on to number 3, and I believe I might have, yeah, I have here some video of News Now Lisa actually getting arrested.
You can leave your... I do. I have money right now. Eat, it's a cat. He was waiting for me.
Sorry, I should have warned you about the screechy voice.
I do. I got the money right now. Yeah. Can I put a shirt on?
You're arrested. You can't leave. You're in my custody right now.
I'm arrested, but...
I'll let you take your dog if you want to, though.
I have to, yeah.
I'm meaning so we don't have to take her to the pound. I don't want you to have to...
You ain't taking my dog to the pound, fool.
I'm meaning if I had...
Yeah, come on. I got the... They got that hard copy in hand.
It'll be more than 25 because you have the warrant fee now. It should be, I think, 50. I think, but you should be able to use a bondsman if you don't have enough.
Oh, come on, man. Can I get my phone?
You have your phone.
So I don't know if you heard that. It was actually a $25 fine that she hadn't paid, and she got to go to jail for $25, and she needed more to bond out because there was now a warrant. So she's very sensible. Let's keep playing.
This isn't my phone. This isn't my phone. This is my YouTube phone.
Okay, we can call bondsman up to PD. We have all three of the numbers.
Can I please get my phone, Mullins?
You're in my custody, Lisa.
You won't walk with me to get my phone? So you've been sitting out here waiting for me? Isn't that sweet?
Watching traffic. So I've been
Watching traffic. Come on, let's go. Let's hurry up.
Anything illegal in your purse?
No, I don't have nothing. I just have my.
Grab your purse.
I didn't even have a fucking bra. I don't have a purse.
Now, if you've seen the way she looks and the thumbnail does give some indication, can you imagine it without a bra? Oh, dear me. Right, let's have a little bit more of this, because I think she got a bit screamy in the jail. Where was it? Just before, so it's going to be there.
They wouldn't let me use a phone, nothing. When I got in there, they had everybody D-ringed up.
Come on, man. You're gonna go help.
You're gonna go help them instead of getting me. They wouldn't let me use a phone, nothing.
Where did she get screamy? She did get screamy.
Running one of the guys up out of the cell, out of the pod.
Oh well, you can watch it on her channel, but she does get a bit screamy. I forgot to unmute there, sorry. Firstly, we got some information, the mugshot. I got this from a video, so it's not the best quality picture. So that's Lisa, female, 47, of Miami, Oklahoma. And as you can see, she was booked on the 1st of August at 7:13. I've got audio now, haven't I, Alex? Hopefully. Can I get a 1 if I have got audio? I think I've got audio back. I forgot to press the button on my mic, which I apologise for. Right, so that's Lisa's booking. We can also have a look at the Vine. Maybe zoom in a bit more. There we go. Lisa Sower. And you can see she got out of custody at 12:15 a.m. on the 2nd. If you remember, I said she was arrested at around 7 p.m. So she spent about 5 hours inside for a $25 fine. Right, so that's News Now Lisa. Right, so I've done good guy activism, Pacific Northwest, Pacific NWT, News Now Lisa. The next one we'll look at is Dope Dog. Relatively small channel, but he does have some friends where he's around. And this is the one that's been in jail for a little while. So, Dope Dog. Zoom that in. That should be about right. Right, we won't bother with the potential privacy strikes from YouTube. But as you can see, he was arrested on the 20th of July, 10:33, for 9.27.015 obstructing justice, and this was at a court building, and 9A 84.030 disorderly conduct. Once again, we have the Vine for L Dope Dog. Yeah, unclean. And this one, I mean, we only found out about it today. His channel has been quiet since the 20th. My understanding is he is still in jail. So let's go down. So this Vine was done today, and he was in custody in Chelan County Regional Justice Centre. So L Dope Dog, there is a newspaper report. I'm just seeing if I've... No, it's not that one. I'll get that up finally. I'll come back to L Dope with the newspaper report once I've done our fifth person, who is Northern Corruption Monitor 907. And there's a bit of video here which will let him explain what he did. So that is this one. And let's go.
Hey guys, just got out of prison. Coroner, it's good to see you, bro. Violated my conditions of release for PED. I went fishing and camping. I ended up taking a summer camping trip to prison. The state's pretty tyrannical. But
so did you hear that? We did know that he'd breached his pre-trial conditions. He's on a ankle monitor, and he went out of the bounds of the ankle monitor. I think he contacted PED. He knew he had to go to this pre-trial services in Alaska. He knew he had to go. He went back to pre-trial services, and he got again to spend some time in jail. Let me play it a bit more.
appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. But yeah, LPED did it to me again. We'll let you guys watch the ride.
All right.
So that was Northern Corruption Monitor. Let's have a look at his information. He did show us a mugshot. It's obviously, again, a photo of something that he was holding up to the camera. Samuel Allen. And one interesting thing they seem to have done with him is taken him from Anchorage or Palmer and put him in a jail 60 miles away. So News Now Alaska, who actually did some of the bonding out, $100, had to drive 60 miles to go and pick him up, and then had to drive him back to pre-trial services where his car was. So his car had also been inside for a number of days. The other thing we have is his case. I'll zoom that in, and you can see the activity round about the 26th of July. He actually turned up at PED on the 25th of July. The case reflected this on the 26th for the violation. There's the bond being set. He's got 3 cases, but I'm just going to show this one because they're all the same. The bond conditions are the same. They're all linked. And As you can see, the bond was finally posted on the 31st, fully. So it appears he went inside on the 25th and actually didn't get out until the 1st, because that is when News Now Alaska, I don't want to dox anyone, but he might be on the screen, I don't know. Yeah, News Now Alaska went to pick him up. So that was a breach of pre-trial conditions for leaving the area which he was meant to be in as part of his bond conditions. Right, now, are you all happy in the chat? That's the main thing. The only thing that I haven't got prepared, and this is where I would have done a static, you see, and I would have added it, is for some reason I haven't got the newspaper report to hand on Chelan County Courthouse. Which one was it? It's El Dope Dog, wasn't it? Yeah, El Dope Dog in because there's two of them in Washington State, PNWT and El Dope Dog, but there is a newspaper report on El Dope Dog. Let me. Yeah, I'm still on my phone. I am still. Problem with being in UK is sometimes I can't see the reports that are done in local newspapers, but I'm just brought it up, and I know you love my pronunciations, or some of you love my pronunciations of American towns. So here we go. Maybe there'll be someone in the chat who will help me out with this. It's Wenatchee. A local YouTuber known to law enforcement is behind bars today after he was arrested for disorderly conduct at the Chelan County Courthouse. 43-year-old Heath Poitras, and I'm probably mullering that one as well, was harassing courthouse staff and citizens on Thursday, according to Chelan County Sheriff's deputies. Poitras was allegedly recording video with his phone during the incident. Poitras has been in hot water with the law before and is apparently known to harass multiple law enforcement agencies in the valley. Poitras' YouTube channel, El Dope Dog, is a collection of First Amendment audit videos that test the boundaries of abrasive behaviour towards local law enforcement. Poitras' first hearing since his arrest reportedly did not go well after turning his back to the judge in the courtroom, according to deputies. So he turned his back to the judge. He is now also facing a charge of obstructing justice. So that's El Dope Dog making news in and around his area, and he is still inside. Now, I don't know how that went for you. That's obviously there's a bit more filling to one of my. This would be condensed down probably a little bit if I'd done a static. Although in terms of me putting it out, it's probably done quicker. Fat Matt, being British Frog's accent is classed as common Essex. So I don't know how that went for you. It's a bit more nerve-wracking for me, I suppose, operating live, because I've got to have everything. Why am I showing that? No, I'm not showing that screen. I'm showing the right screen. The screen I want you to see, I think. Let's get my sponsors up a bit to the front, because none of this would be possible without PK. Thanks for joining me. That's the update. There were 5 I apologise for there being 5, but they've all come together today. Some of them we didn't know about, some of them have just happened, but that's 5 more, with one of them remaining inside, Earl Dope Dog. So, catch you later. I do appreciate you all coming in. I'm not going to do a rundown of names here. It's just going to pad out the video for no... I say for no particular reason, because if I did the names, I'm appreciating you all, but then I'm going to miss someone, and then they're going to be annoyed with me. And it's, you know, I don't want to be a panel streamer, so that's not what I want to do. I want to give you the information and then get out of here. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll